Hi, Dudley Brown here from Rocky Mountain Gun Owners, and I'm giving you a warning to Colorado voters. We just learned that there's a couple of dark money groups that are putting money into Republican primaries and trying to hide it. And they're trying to elect liberal Republicans. This is a Colorado Citizen Press, which is an online community blog on politics, that says, headline, Hillary Clinton mega donor dumps hundreds of thousands in an effort to buy GOP primaries. Another one from an online organization called NoCo Today says, details two Democrat dark money groups funding against conservatives and attacking them on television and mailings. Now, these candidates and races they're involved in, two of them are Weld County, one's in Jefferson County, and there could be more for all we know. But let me detail you one of the groups. One's called Unite America, and that Hillary Clinton mega donor gives millions of dollars to that organization, then funnels it to Unite Colorado, which is run by former Democrat Speaker of the House, Terrence Carroll. Now, Terrence Carroll's so liberal that he endorsed Michael Bloomberg for president. In fact, I've debated Terrence Carroll when he was a state legislator on the issue of gun control. Of course, he was a staunch advocate for gun control. Then that money is put into innocuous or even positive sounding groups like Coloradans for Constitutional Values, things like that, and then used to attack conservative Republicans. The other group is called Ready Colorado. It's supposedly a school choice organization, but once again, they support far left Republicans. Now, why would they support far left Republicans? Well, in the case of the Weld County districts especially, and even the Jefferson County district, they are looking and saying, hey, we can't elect Democrats in those districts. They're too conservative. Republicans have too big of an advantage. Let's go and elect a Democrat or a Republican in Democrats' clothing and or Rhino and get them in office, and then we can kind of have our way with them policy-wise. Now, Unite America's used to be called the Centrist Project. And what that really means when they say that is they want the Republican Party to move to the left. They don't care about the Democrat Party's way out on the left. In fact, they hired Terrence Carroll. And so they obviously want liberals in the Democrat Party and running the Democrat Party. But they don't want conservatives running the Republican Party. And so, but they know they can't win in those districts running Democrats, so they run liberal Republicans. And they're spending $500,000 to do so. Now, what races are they doing this in? One is House District 63, an open house district, where a longtime conservative champion, Pat Miller, a former state legislator back in the 90s, who I knew when I first started working in politics, and maybe was the one reliable vote in the Colorado House when Republicans were in control even. Pat Miller's running, and she's the conservative, and a young guy named Dan Woog, who sounds nice when you talk to him. He'll tell you what you want to hear, but the liberals all definitely want him in office. Another race is in Weld County, and that's a former district I used to live in, House District 48, where Grady Newis, a kind of libertarian-leaning activist and conservative Republican, is running for the open seat that now is occupied by Steve Humphrey, a good conservative. And he's running against Tanya Van Bieber. Van Bieber is being supported by all these dark money left-wing groups. Why? In that district, it doesn't make any sense. If you can't get a conservative out of House District 48 or House District 63, which used to be represented, right now is represented by Lori Sain, you're not going to get them anywhere in the state of Colorado. That's where you're going to get the solid conservatives. And instead, they're using, groups are out there trying to destroy that. So, beware. Watch out. If you get mailers, find out who they're from. Remember this, there are a lot of groups and tricks in politics where people prop up a group, create one, prop it up, dump a bunch of money in, do a bunch of mailings, and then disappear. They're not people who stick around for the long term or are involved in any fight. In fact, usually the name they give their organization actually isn't working on that issue. In the case of Ready Colorado, frankly, it's run by a couple of rhinos named Luke Ragland and Tyler Sandberg. And these guys can't help themselves. They're just funded by the left-wing Republicans, and they don't have any choice. So reject their pleas. Now, who can you trust? There are a few groups you can trust. The one group you know that's been around for a long time is Rocky Mountain Gun Owners. We are the only pro-gun PAC in the state. We also have the only pro-gun super PAC in the state. No one has anything like it and hasn't for decades. And so we're really the only voice in the state for gun owners in an election. We'd love your help, and make sure if you're in those districts, don't listen to that garbage. Vote for Justin Everett in House District 22. Good, solid conservative, used to be in the State House several years ago. We're trying to get him back there again. Pat Miller in House District 63, and of course, in House District 48, Grady Newis. Thank you.